Hey, how top realtors keep momentum before and after holidays. This one is a great one. All right, guys, hope you did have a great holiday and had some fun. And sometimes when we come back, we're a little sluggish or we've lost momentum, and it's usually leading up to the holidays that affects us and then after the holidays. And I saw this as a pattern for different teams that I've been on or watching this all the time as I would coach and still continue to coach agents. This is definitely a real life problem that affects you. And every holiday, right, we get this little momentum shift that we lose momentum before we go, and then when we lose the momentum after, it takes us a little time to ramp up. So the agents who stay consistent before and after the holidays, usually the ones within the next 30 to 60 days that are going to win. Most agents disappear during holidays, which creates a massive opportunity for the agents who stay visible without sounding desperate. So here's some simple momentum strategies that actually work. So first part, before the holidays, okay, we want to build that pipeline, not pressure. You can start the holiday conversation early, about 7 to 10 days. I would say before the holiday, you can easily ask those questions. What are your plans for the holiday? It's a great one. I asked in my group, I asked the people. I like to see where people are going. It's exciting for me to have that conversation and just see if it's a place I've been or I'm excited to see what they're doing, whatever it is, and just take a real interest in the person and ask them questions about it. What are your plans for the holiday? Uh, Family conversations, thinking about you can go in there about potentially different moves if it's if you like that place. Do you want to wait till after the holiday to make a move? So you can do conversations if you're already talking to people that are interested easily. But people naturally think about space, family, finances, lifestyle, location. So during the holiday, you can easily ask those kind of questions. So you can create urgency without sounding pushy. Number two. So if you wanted to move before school starts, we should probably be talking now. Inventory usually changes after the holidays, so these would be around like a Christmas time or those. A lot of sellers wait until after the holidays, which could be more competition. So you position yourself as helpful, not salesy, and that's what you want to do, especially like a holiday one like that. You want to find out and ask those questions if that's something they are, or before or after summer and spring are another great time for that. So easy to do, and something else that's easy to do is 80% of people that watch this are not subscribed. So please just click that subscribe button, hit like, post a comment. I see a lot of people reaching out to me now. They'll message me or ask about it. Get into the free coaching for sure. And then paid coaching once you're really willing to commit all the way, make that step and be accountable. And just ask me, say, hey, Frank, what's the next thing I should be doing? I will help you. This stuff works really well, but I really appreciate that. Okay, number three, staying highly visible on social media. Most agents stop posting, right, because they're on vacation or doing something else. Still keep those routines. Those are going to definitely help you, those habits. So you want to keep them. Don't drop off during them. Same thing if you exercise where you're on vacation. I love to do that. If we're posting, I post when I'm on vacation. I either post at night or in the morning and get it done because that's going to help you dominate attention. So you're going to post, holiday safety tips, community events. You can have local theme, restaurants, those family traditions, quick market updates. Of course, you always want to do that. Make sure behind the scenes, real life. And people are going to remember the agents who consistently show up. And then I would post things that are relevant. What are your favorite this? What is your top seven that? Do the things that you normally do, but have some things around that particular holiday is very, very powerful. But you want to stay absolutely visible. Okay, use the holiday as a reason to connect. Simple text works incredibly well. Number four, help you and the family have an amazing Memorial Day that right just happened. Happy Fourth. Let me know if there's anything you need around the house or neighborhood. Hey, quick question. Do you think you'll still be in this home next holiday season? Ooh, I like that. It's a great one, right? It's a nice conversation starter that you can ask, right? You can kind of weave these in just depending on the relationship that you have. But the last one's going to start that conversation, and you just never know, right? But in one incredible important rule is care. Above everything else, truly care about the people. Okay, and this also goes into what I want you to have 10 real estate conversations every single day. If you're doing that, you're going to keep the pipeline full. And these are easy ones to connect. Even during it, you can reach out, right? It's not a big deal. All right, number five, stack appointments before the holiday. I do love this. Many people mentally check out during the holiday weekend. So your goal is set appointments early, confirm follow-ups, schedule calls for the week after, right? So if they're going to be gone for that weekend, you can set those appointments when they get back. You know, usually Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Sometimes you want to give them a day to kind of recover. So maybe a Wednesday is a good thing because a lot of times they have to catch up. But Wednesday, Thursday would be probably premium. And the one that's really interested, of course, would be that Tuesday if it's a 3 day. After the holiday, future conversations are then already booked, so you're not trying to scramble. This is another great one for like Christmas, New Year's. Man, that time right after Christmas, before New Year's, I would set so many appointments. So when the New Year started, I'd be completely booked up for the next couple weeks. So it works really well, but you got to actually do it. You got to put the work in ahead. And most people too will say, "Oh yeah, no problem." Reach out to me at the first of the year or after the holiday or whatever it is. I say, "Oh, cool. Let me check really quickly because I get booked up." Hey, would Wednesday at 12 o'clock work for you? Yeah. Okay. Just make sure you send me a reminder, Frank. Hey, no problem. I got you. Have a great holiday, right? So it works really well. Stack those appointments before the holiday and you will thank me. It's killer. Okay, so after the holiday to regain speed fast. And this is another thing. You lose that momentum because you were relaxing, you were out, right? So you got to treat the first 72 hours like a launch. Most agents are sluggish after holiday. It is so true. So you got to make those calls immediately, follow up with every lead, post content early, right? Host those appointments, book them, door knock neighborhoods. Just get in that rhythm. Send video texts. Momentum compounds fast after the holidays. I'm going to tell you, it seemed like when people go on holidays, it would take them 2 or 3 days to get back up to speed. In some cases, it could be seven. You know, if you're gone for a couple weeks, you don't want that. You got to fight through it. I'm not saying your first day back won't be a little sluggish. It's going to be. But if you get right back into it, it's going to be faster recover time to get us up to speed fully on day two, right? That's the goal. Day one, we're going to do everything we can. We're going to fight. If you can do it, amazing. But in my experience, we're just trying to build that up as best we possibly can so that day two on, we're right there. All right. Number seven, use the reset effect. After holidays, people feel motivated or guilty, reflective, ready for change. This is one of the best times to ask, hey, what are your goals for the rest of the year? Okay. In real estate, it could be, say, still thinking about moving, want to update a home value. I'd be showing them things that can help them depending on their particular situation. So if they were looking before, it's a great follow up just to reset where they're at. And same for you. Are you still on point with the goals? Are you still wanting to do this? Reset where you're at after a holiday and really, really focus in on what you need to accomplish for that week or that quarter or the rest of the year. You know, it's not just with potential clients, right? You got to reset yourself as well. So make sure you're doing that. It will help. That way you don't have that gap and don't lose the momentum. Okay, follow up with every old lead. Goes without saying, but there's post-holiday follow-up crushes, right? Example, now the holiday is over, just wanted to circle back. Then ask that question. Still thinking about maybe making a move this year? Do you want me to update you on the market? I would just throw things out there. Hey, I found a couple things, wanted you to take a look at that I know you were interested in. Just give them the things of value that you know would be great for them. And follow up, follow up, follow up. Okay. Also, it should be creating post-holiday content. Number nine, create content angles. What the market is doing after Memorial Day or whatever holiday, insert it in. Great one. Why the summer is heating up for sellers. The biggest mistakes buyers can make after holiday. Another great relevant thing you can do. Just like the post I'm doing, right? People go on holidays, now it's relevant. They're like, oh, really? What should I be doing? That's true. I don't want to lose, right? The momentum or the things that I had, how to regain that all. Okay, we don't want to have, the momentum gone because of a holiday. So you absolutely want to do that. Create content. Content generation is just so powerful. It's just going to continue to build. So make sure you're doing that. We don't want like people disappearing after the holidays. So you got to create that content. This is going to definitely position you as still being active while others kind of disappear or they're slower to get back into their groove. Number 10, protect your personal momentum. A holiday can kill routines. The best agents wake up at normal time. That's a great one. Keep workouts going. We mentioned that. Stay disciplined. Return to schedule immediately. I still try to post content during it. And when I was an agent, I would still make calls, even if a shorter time, but even for an hour or two, and just continue to set appointments. I like those routines. They're they're very strong once you build them up, right? You build those habits. Don't break them just because it's the holiday. Just do a lesser amount if you can, if possible. Sometimes you're not. It's not possible. I get it. Just still do everything you can follow. It will help you a lot. Momentum is emotional and physical. Lose the routine, lose the energy. So true. Simple rule, never disappear before or after holiday. You don't need to work 24/7, but you need to stay visible and consistent while everyone else basically goes quiet. That's where market share is stolen. You can definitely add. You want to create that content, keep continuing to build. And I know firsthand that even for myself, it's harder after a holiday. Just being honest, we're a little sluggish, right? But by doing some of the things, even if you just pick one thing, put in the comment below what you're going to do, or at least make a mental note and become 100% committed. Don't ever let holidays completely take your momentum. Build up hard to it. Not that I'm going to go on vacation, work as hard as you can up to it, then prepare and do whatever you got to do. And then when you come back, hit it hard. Okay, and maintain a little of that during that. At least if the hours are there, or the workout, or some of the things that you can do, the routines that can stick, some of the posting. And I promise you, you will not have those 2 or 3 days to recover or longer to get back into your full rhythm, and it will really help make you much more successful than the person you were before or the other agents that, it's taking them a lot longer and they just always are getting slowed down every single time you do it. All right. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Let's hit it. Come back again tomorrow. Make sure you subscribe. I really appreciate it. And thanks again so much. Take care.